Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to OPTVLive 5+1 = OP Tournament. We are in the finals, folks. Game 2 of this best-of-3 series. Sporefreak is up 1-0 and is on game point. He only needs to win once in the next 2 games to secure himself a first-place win and get himself first place, all those diamonds, and the fact that not only he won the Love Hurts tournament, but he also won a Mech Mania tournament. Lots and lots of props right there for that. Can he do it? Can he make it happen? Or will he just throw it all away in the next 2 games, and will MsMinx just completely come back stronger than ever and dominate the entire battlefield? Folks, there's only one way to find out, and that is to watch right here, right now, because game is on, game 2 of this best-of-3 series. MsMinx with the map choice. She went for duel. Will it work out to her advantage? Let's take a quick look at the players before the action gets too strong already. Never mind, action already going down. Sporefreak finding every single one of MsMinx's shooters, land swipes, and in a quick sweep of everything just takes out the entire group all in one quick shot. Can she recover from that, or will that initial blow already be too strong? Sporefreak needs to be careful because MsMinx as a bomber could do the exact same thing. She needs to make sure she doesn't have her units clumped up like that, and she needs to do the exact same thing. She finds the units, lots of damage happens. She doesn't get them all taken out, but it's still an awful lot that are taken out. Sporefreak lands in, but MsMinx now spreading out her shooters. They're able to do the damage, take care of it. MsMinx sweeps in, gets enough hits. She does not actually get first blood, but it still is the death right on that one, and that puts her completely back into this match. And with a few more sweeps of her arm, she has completely caught it back up. 24-20 upkeep. Sporefreak, 20 shooters out on the battlefield, but that number is decreasing awfully fast. MsMinx, on the other hand, 10 shooters, 6 more in the queue. She's got a hat down, she's got an Aegis down. It's gonna make it so much harder. She keeps finding Sporefreak's clumps. And by finding those clumps, it is working so well. Folks, the new mechanics on Duel has massively changed. MsMinx doesn't get there in time. Sporefreaks get both lockboxes. The lockboxes are now on 2-minute cycles. They spawn every 2 minutes. That 2-minute countdown seems to also include some of the pre-game time. And now they are only worth 6,000 credits instead of 20,000 credits. So a lot of significant changes on that. But even so, by Sporefreak getting both, that puts him up an additional 12,000 credits right when he needed it. He now pushes it hard onto MsMinx's closest outpost. This could be bad for her if she cannot deal with the shooters. She takes some of them down. There's still more of them there. The mech is in support. Sporefreak already all the way up to level 6, using 2 levels of XP boosts. He is 50% higher level. Both of them so close to death. Who will survive this? MsMinx stands still. She heals up. Sporefreak bombs her, and first blood goes to Sporefreak, who was almost near death himself. This could be disastrous for MsMinx. Spore now gets the closed outpost. He's going to fortify it up with shooters. MsMinx desperately needs to get this back immediately before it gets too fortified. Sporefreak so much more map control. MsMinx just has most of her units right here, and that's it. Can she get a kill on Sporefreak? Sporefreak able to get over that outpost. Even though it's not at full energy, it's enough to heal him up, keep him alive. MsMinx getting her back against the wall. She does not have any bomber abilities at all. No bombs, no XP boost, no nothing. Sporefreak has 1 level of bomb, 3 levels of XP boost, and he is just massively out leveling. He's now level 7. Does he bring his ultimate ability online? Can MsMinx find a way back into this? She's about to neutralize the outpost. A few more hits, it goes down. Vitally important, but Sporefreak now level 7. He has his whirlwind ability online. And MsMinx's shooters are not going in. The creeps finally come in. She gets that outpost. Sporefreak now at the next 2-minute mark, getting those next round of lockboxes. Getting more credits. They're even up on the credits. As you folks can see, if you were not aware, the second phase of the pop-ups, now instead of having the Gorgons and more Goliaths, it's now just 2 Longhorns and a Seeker. This is the only time that they pop up is on the second round of the lockboxes, and that's it. And MsMinx again showing us you should never count her out, never doubt her. Sometimes She reminds me sometimes of the player that literally waits until her back is up against the wall and then just starts pulling pure magic, just pure gaming goodness. Can she get the kill? She gets a vital, important kill against Sporefreak right now at a crucial moment. She starts cleaning up everything all over the place. Shooters on shooters, MsMinx regaining complete control of this map. Sporefreak using buyback just to get into the game faster because he knows he's in trouble. MsMinx drawing those unit circles is gonna start building up massive amounts of units. Can she completely fight back into this? Sporefreak, he doesn't want to lose control. He does not want to push this into a best of 3. Because history has shown time and time again that when MsMinx is in the crucial moments, that's when she pulls that magic out and just does unbelievable stuff. And she might very well be doing the same thing again. Let's look at the abilities. Sporefreak, level 1 bomb, level 1 whirlwind, level 3 XP boost. MsMinx, no levels whatsoever. Sporefreak has produced more units than MsMinx, 107 to 77. 1 kill for both of them. Sporefreak with 2 deaths. MsMinx with only 1 death. That is one giant ass circle. But MsMinx knows how to draw the circles perfectly. Gets them out. There we go. Double loop in circles, but she's going to need to be careful. She gets killed by Sporefreak. This is critical. If Sporefreak comes in with the bomber, he can start swiping these shooters down so fast. And as you guys know, that is a weakness of the ultimate shooters, as they take a long time to deploy. It gives a bomber an ability to quickly land, whirlwind, do some damage, and get out of there before they fully deployed. He can drop bombs and everything. Right, folks, drop bombs. Sporefreak may not be Eminem, but he can drop bombs just the same. MsMinx needing to get back into this. This time, she also brings bombs with her. It might work out to her advantage. She now finally starts to upgrade some of her mech abilities. Level 2 on bombs, level 2 Manta Strike. Sporefreak, on the other hand, level 3 bombs. And now Sporefreak devoting himself to massive amounts of ratchets and hat support to try to keep MsMinx out of there. MsMinx needs to be careful because if she's caught off guard, it could be disastrous for her. Both these players with actually they are completely identical loadouts, folks. Look at it. Both of them have ratchets, both of them have Aegis, both of them have Geminis, both of them have the ultimate shooter, both of them with bombs, both of them with hats. Both of them with radar guardians. Both of them with bombers. The pilot is the only thing that truly is separating these two players in this game. So this truly comes down to a true test of skills of who is just able to control the map better. And right now, Sporefreak is massively dominating this map. MsMinx is in a lot of trouble. She's down to only 1 outpost left after so much ground control. She's losing it all. Sporefreak with a huge buildup right here. MsMinx needs to find some sort of way back into this. But Sporefreak, with that 2-hat support, is going to make it incredibly difficult to let MsMinx get in here and do what she needs to do as a bomber against all those shooters. Sporefreak almost dying, but he stays alive, now levels up, level 10, 3 levels ahead of MsMinxy. MsMinx in a lot of trouble. She decides to drop down. Interesting, because I think she would have more than enough health to still get in here. Sporefreak now gets caught out, dies, goes down, throws up the LOL. Is this another opportunity for MsMinx to try to get back into this fight? She needs to take ground. She needs to take ground right now. That's what she's going to start doing. She's going to neutralize out this factory, taking away this massive build speed advantage that Sporefreak has had for so much of the game. Sporefreak's base heavily defended by hats, making it incredibly hard if MsMinx decides to try to push in there herself. Looking at the numbers here, folks, 18 shooters for MsMinx, 20 for Sporefreak, so close in the numbers there. However, MsMinx is starting to transition from shooters to Geminis. This could completely catch Sporefreak off guard if she can properly handle this. Sporefreak getting that factory back. MsMinx at unit upkeep, though. This is one terrible position for MsMinx right now with only that 1 power station right here. Her unit cap is significantly affected by it. She can't even produce anymore. She is at a point of 1 or 2 things. She either has to just take a chance and push out with something. She needs to manually take over outposts herself with her mech, or she just has to do, something like this, bomb it out. Oh, unbelievable bombing run. Look at all that damage. Sporefreak losing so much. of all those built-up units that he has. Minx does die to the process, but folks, that might have been worth it. That might be worth a death, a respawn time, and a respawn cost, because that was a significant amount of damage done. But if Sporefreak takes this outpost, it will be disastrous for Minx. Minx just now getting back into the game. Her upkeep severely affected. She has lost it all. All outposts are now under Sporefreak's control. Sporefreak just, can he be stopped? 20 seconds before that base domination damage happens, Minx has the units. What does she do with them? She puts in the Geminis right here. There's still one shooter remaining, and just one ultimate shooter is so terrible against that Gemini. There were so many other areas that she could have put him in, but that one ultimate shooter here, and then also, yes, the one in the outpost. So much damage being done. Minx pushing out with the Geminis now. Those Geminis should actually help her take it over, but she is already in domination damage. She's already taken 2 hits against her base. Sporefreak trying to bomb away, trying to do something. She finally neutralizes it out. Not the most amount of base damage is lost. She has lost some, but she's still in this. Sporefreak taking a tremendous amount of damage from those Geminis. Minx must get this kill. She must not let Sporefreak survive this. If Sporefreak survives, it will be bad. And Minx with the beautiful Mantis Strike down on the ground. Perfectly timed, takes him out. She needs to get more outposts immediately to have any type of chance back into this. She drops down the shooters, out of range of Sporefreak shooters, but in range to try to damage those hats. She dies to the process, though. She underestimates the amount of damage that those hats will do. 4 hats in there is just too much. The 5th one back over here. She is now dead. She needs to buy back into this game. She's spamming that buyback as quickly as she can. She just needs to be in here right now because this could be killer disastrous. Folks, hype it up in the chat right now. Sporefreak might win 2-0, taking out Rex and Minx. Can Minx come back from this? She's trying everything that she can, but it's just so much. Sporefreak is everywhere, controlling everything. There's no place for her to go. Sporefreak, look at that map vision that he has. You can see almost anywhere. Minx cannot get out. There's this entire giant area all over here. Sporefreak sees all of them. Minx cannot fly through this area at all without getting spotted. There's no dark spot on this radar. There's no way for her to slip through. She literally has to try to fight this back inch by inch by inch while defending this outpost against a level 12 bomber using level 2 whirlwind that can quickly neutralize out the outpost. Minx now bringing out the whirlwind herself. Sporefreak bringing out the Geminis. Are our players transitioning to a more standard approach? Both these players super close to death, but it will be Minx that takes the kill. Oh my God, that was so close from both of them. It looked like that it might have been Sporefreak that would have gotten the kill. If Sporefreak would have gotten the kill, that could have easily been GG for Minx, but Minx unbelievably outmaneuvers him just enough. Minx now pushing all of her Geminis in. She may have not scouted this out. She may not realize that there's all these shooters and Geminis in protection. She's gonna lose everything, including her life. This is disastrous for Minx. She loses everything that she had at her base. There's nothing left defending her base whatsoever. Sporefreak now in a perfect position to completely take this out. Will Sporefreak actually play aggressive on Duel, or will he just do his usual thing of bottling somebody in, but not ever actually pushing on the base? He needs to take advantage of this right now. If you give Minx an inch, she will take a mile. She's down to nothing, folks. 61 upkeep to 9 upkeep. For those of you that bet on Minx, she needs your love and support right now more than ever. This is game crushing right here. Sporefreak even moving up the hats into position so that way Minx cannot get in with her bomber and do what she needs to do. She lands, she whirlwinds, but it's just too much damage from the hats. She takes out some of the shooters, but there's plenty more where those came from. She's only got 3 Geminis and 3 shooters online. Sporefreak landing in. No anti-mech support on Minx's side. This could be it, folks. This could be it. Minx could be going down. Sporefreak might win 2-0. Can Minx find a way back into this? I don't think so, folks. There's too many heads supporting it. She has no units. She's trying to bomb, but there's too much damage that's coming in too quickly. What can she do? If she loses her life, it is completely game over. Even without losing her life, Sporefreak just has too many shooters. He's now auto-deploying them. There's tons of shooters banging down her corner where there's less armor. She keeps trying to get in there, but she can't stay for any length of time at all. And folks, it will be Sporefreak that wins this in a 2-game sweep. Taking down Minx. Sporefreak is just turning into a beast anymore. Unbelievable game, unbelievable action. Folks, can you believe it? I think half of the chat is in pure shock right now. Sporefreak, in a 2-game sweep, has completely won the 5+1 equals OP tournament. Folks, give it up for Sporefreak!